Finally, it's November and time to migrate to the North Shore of Oahu and immerse yourself into the undisputed mecca of the surfing world. This is the most powerful breaking surf on the planet, and it starts at Haleiwa, the Reef Hawaiian Pro. Sunset Beach, the original big wave arena, is the second jewel on the Van's Triple Crown of surfing. The Bonsai Pipeline is the most recognizable wave on the planet. It's here that the final stop of the Van's Triple Crown of surfing takes place at the Billabong Pipeline Masters. 7 miles of spectacular coastline and waves, warm water, tropical trade winds, swaying palm trees. Definitely this is paradise.
Hello, I'm Shay Lopez, and welcome to the Vans World Cup of Surfing presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. For the morning show here, I have a very special guest, a good friend of mine. You all know him. It's Dane Gudauskas.
Phew! Pleasure to be here with you, Shay.
Yeah, thanks for coming down and joining me on the morning show. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think we got a good week ahead of us.
Yeah, we got Marty on the beach today. He's going to tell us about the contest.
Killer.
Hey guys, how you doing? Down here on the beach at Sunset, day 2 of a 12-day waiting period. No surf, not much surf today. It's about 2 to 4 feet. Still seeing that sort of decreasing west-northwest swell that we had over Thanksgiving. I'll tell you, when we were setting up on Thanksgiving, it was awesome out here. It was 6 to 8 foot, perfect conditions. But seeing the tail end of that, and then the wind and swell have sort of swung around to the north. So a little mixed up conditions today, so no contest. But the good news is we got some swell on the forecast. Unlike Haleiwa, where we had 9 lay days in a row, we got some solid swell. The swell is supposed to come in this evening out of the northwest. We will have some winds, but the good thing here at Sunset Beach is that it takes any swell from west to northwest to north to even east swell. So that's a good thing about Sunset. The swell is supposed to come in tonight. Could be in the 10 to 12 foot, maybe even bigger range by tomorrow. So we're looking at getting underway tomorrow. There is some strong northeast winds forecasted to go along with that swell, but the good thing at Sunset is it handles any types of conditions. So we'll be monitoring that this evening across the buoys and be down here first thing in the morning for the call. But there's a good chance we'll get kicked off the competition tomorrow morning. Back to you guys.
Sounds good, Marty. If you can hear us, I think Dane has a question for you.
Yeah, Dane?
Well, yeah, Marty, it sounds like it's going to turn into the gladiator pit out there. What's it like when it's so windy like that?
Yeah, well, you know, we are expecting some winds, but the good news is that, you know, the winds are sort of going with the wave, and as you know, Sunset sort of hooks into the bay around the point, and the faces, even though you'll have some stormy conditions out the back, the faces are still very clean, very rippable, and that's the good thing about Sunset. Unlike Haleiwa, where you need, you know, a particular type of swell and conditions for Haleiwa to be good, here at Sunset, it takes all types of conditions. So, you know, hopefully it's not too blown out of control. You know, if it does come straight from the north and it's unrideable, then we'll walk away. But we're hoping that the wind maintains, some nice northwest, or I'm sorry, northeast conditions, and then we can get competition underway tomorrow.
Sounds great, Marty. Thanks a lot.
All right, guys.
Well, I'd like to welcome everyone joining us on the Time Warner Oceanic Campbell across the Hawaiian Islands in Southern California. There's all the channels you can tune in if you're lucky enough to be in one of those areas. Dane, you got family back home watching us?
Yeah, probably all over the world, you know. Good morning to everybody, and thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, no, we got a great show coming up. We got the Surfline forecast. We got Coco Ho is going to be our guest.
Yeah, it's going to be a good show.
Yeah, Carissa's, we're going to talk about her. She's in this event again. So, saw her at Haleiwa. We're going to see her at Sunset, some big surf, I think.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, so we're going to go over that Surfline forecast, which is really good because we got that high pressure breaking down, and we saw that for Haleiwa, 9 days of flatness, but now, like Marty said, Thanksgiving was unreal. Everyone had a great time surfing, and look at that north-north swell pumping in for Saturday night. That's tonight, and then tomorrow we're looking for 12-foot plus surf here at Sunset. Dane?
Woo, that's enough to put hair on your chest.
Yeah, for sure.
It's pretty wild and woolly out there when it's looking like that.
Yeah, look at that. Multiple directions of north-northwest swell, and then another pulse of northwest coming from it. Thanks, Surfline, for these beautiful graphics. It's so fun to see all these new colors popping up on the screen after last week's greens and yellows.
It really gets you excited when you see those.
Yeah, look at those pulses of swell. Just like, we saw that, like, there's that heavy northeast wind that Marty was alluding to, and luckily at sunset, the inside bowl really cleans up on those big swells.
Well, you know what, Shay? I think when it's windy like that, the worst case scenario is that you have more lips to crush, so it's all good.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we got a great event. That high pressure is breaking down. It's unloading on us one after another, northwest swells. Even clean out some of that sand at Pipeline.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty exciting next couple days here.
Yeah,
see how it develops.
Everyone's been kind of on leg day mode, and now we're going to like check out the Vans World Cup of Surfing. It's the first year for Vans to sponsor it. The World Cup of Surfing has a rich history of surfing, just Sunset Beach. It's where like the men come out to shine. And right now we're going to check out some of those clips from then and now.
Cool.
The waves really are going to dictate it. I mean, that's what Sunset's all about. You know, you can have the best performance in the world the heat before and go out there and not get a wave. That's just how Sunset Beach is. So it's just a matter of who's going to keep their head on straight and play the game.
It's such a broad area out there. I mean, Sunset's about 3 football fields wide. Experience definitely helps. It's kind of anyone's game. You just have to be in the right place at the right time.
Sunset's probably the hardest place to compete in, you know, hands down.
It's usually wild and stormy, and you really earn your keep if you make a final. You know, it's not easy out there.
It's a hard place to surf and be in the right position, and a lot of it comes down to luck.
You have to never really count yourself out. You can get a 10 out of nowhere.
Sunset's such a vast field of area, you know, it's just going to come down to, you know, getting that one barrel and then getting that high score.
You can paddle out Sunset and never catch a wave. Waves can just go whatever other way and they'll never come to you.
It's just what they call, Hawaiians call TS. If you understand that one, well, that's it.
I think that Sunset's definitely one of my favorites. When you're looking out at the ocean, you see the big pluming offshores and the water's all blue, and the backdrop, it just gives you that like nostalgic feel of like Hawaii, you know?
That wave is so fun. It's a big right-hander, and I'm in love with Sunset Beach. That's my favorite wave, I think, over here.
There's so many good guys out at Sunset. It's crazy. You got Poncho Sullivan, you know, Tom Malay, Wakua, really good out there.
I'm from Hawaii, from Sunset Beach. Pretty gnarly, it's everywhere. Just all over the place.
Sunset, super big, high performance, bigger wave. Good on all the northwest swells and hard to surf. Yeah, it's a sick wave.
Sunset, it's a really powerful wave, and I'd say that these kind of suit my strengths a little bit more than smaller waves.
For me, I love competing in bigger and better waves than the small stuff because it's like, it doesn't become a hassle fest anymore. It's who's surfing good and who's in rhythm, and you know, your surfing gets to show.
It's always a challenge, no matter if it's 2 feet or 20 feet. When you get in the middle of a wrong situation, board and body can take a beating.
You know, Sunset's kind of different because it's not a tight little compact thing. You don't get each other's vibe, you know. It feels like you're out at sea in the middle of nowhere, and it's kind of more survival, whereas like at Pipe, when you're in someone's heat, you can kind of feel their vibe and you can sense everything, you know, but Sunset, it was just like, you know, you're just battling the ocean, really.
those of us who share these islands. Flying is a way of life. Every day, Hawaii flies with us.
Welcome back to the morning show. I'm here with Dane Gudauskas, and now we have this very special guest, the princess of the North Shore here at Sunset Beach, Miss Coco Ho.
Hi guys, thanks for having me this morning.
It's a pleasure to have you here, and it's like, we saw that Then and Now piece, and we saw your brother Mace and your family. It's like, you think about Sunset, your dad, he knows that place better than anybody, and he's still out there ripping it as hard as anybody.
Yeah, it's really crazy. I mean, we all grew up here watching my dad and Uncle Derek, and then now Mason's competing, and myself last year, so it is a really special event to us, and yeah, we love talking about it at the dinner table every night, so.
Yeah, no, he's very animated. If you've ever experienced a Pops interview, like, he's just so into this lineup, and he knows it so well, and I know that he must have tuned you into some of the great lineups over the years and got you and your brother just feel so comfortable at a young age.
He did, for sure. I didn't surf Sunset without my dad for so many years. Like, I just feel really comfortable with him and kind of invincible. No, but he's just the most safe guy, and he knows this lineup better than anyone. So I'm really lucky, and Mason as well.
Dane, you've had some struggles finding the lineups out here. Is everybody giving you good advice?
I think I've just kind of had to feel the mojo out there and kind of find it out. But these guys are always out there. It's a pleasure surfing with them. And I mean, what's kind of an early memory for you, like growing up surfing with your family out there?
It was kind of days like this, like small and windy on the point. But just before school, my dad would take me out, and yeah, I just come to school feeling like the coolest girl ever. Because I just surfed Sunset.
You're just like a little grom and just going to class.
I was in 3rd grade, I think. I remember just coming to school with wet hair and thought I was all that.
Yeah, what good memories.
It is. It's amazing.
And then you got to compete last year.
Yeah, I've competed here a few years. I won the trials twice, and then I was on tour last year and I made the final. I was really happy just to see my dad that stoke and that him being proud of us. I mean,
was he caddying for you, or was it too much for him to?
I liked him caddying when I was younger and in the trials and stuff, but last year being on tour and it was like worth points and stuff, he was kind of too into it. So he watched from the beach. He actually watched from shores where we grew up, and yeah, it was good like that.
That's cool. Yeah. No, we had a lot of fun watching you out there, and look forward to Mason. He's coming up in the contest.
Yeah, this tomorrow or yeah, whenever they run, should be really exciting.
He did really good at Haleiwa. That was cool to see him like getting in his contest mode, and
totally.
And he pushes his surfing so hard in heats. It's just like he's free surfing.
Exactly. He's so fun to watch. Definitely my favorite surfer.
Yeah, he was out the other day. We were just surfing, and he was just getting really nice barrels all the way through on a really short board. So hopefully, Mason, you enjoy it out there, and
taking
good luck.
Kelly approach.
Yeah, he's feeling it.
No, he definitely feels it, and he'll look to even go to the air out here in the Hawaiian Air Show, because he's already a contender for that 250,000 miles. We'll see more of him out here. And right now, though, we're going to go to the North Shore update. As we've just, it seems like night after night there's something going on. I've been at the Surfer Bar more nights than I care. And tonight we have a really cool event. This is the Beach Angels Calendar Competition at Aloha Tower Waterfront. It's a $20 admission. You get a free calendar. Benefits the scholastic surfing programs in public schools. It's produced by Chanson Productions. There's going to be a bunch of the judges are incredible surfers here. I was surfing with Makua, Flynn, and Kalani yesterday. Kalai Alexander's going to be there. He's been just a staple on the North Shore for years, and it's really cool to see them doing something to give back. And I don't know if you know what this is. There's 40 girls in this. So,
damn,
Dane,
I want a piece of that, Shay, though. Come on, brother.
Come on. These 40 girls want to get in this calendar, and it all goes to a great cause. So come out and check it out.
That sounds like a cool thing.
There's more. We got the Rel Sun Aloha Jam 3 benefiting the Rel Sun Educational Fund at Turtle Bay Resort. And you can get your tickets at alohajam2011.eventbrite.com, and that's November 27th. Then November 30th, Surfer the Bar, Talk Series number 3 with Mark Healy. There's a $5 charge, and that goes to charity. It opens at 8 p.m. And I don't know if you've ever hung out with Mark Healy, but he's got one story after another, great white shark swimming. That's going to be a really cool thing.
Yeah, they're always crazy over the top, out of control.
So, yeah, there's a lot going on. I was at the Surfer Bar last night. I'm a little tired. I saw a lot of my friends, and just it's been really cool. Right now, though, we're going to go to a commercial break, and then we'll come back with more.
Thanks, Shay.
Welcome back to the Green Room Morning Show. I'm here with Dan Gudauskas and Coco Ho, and we're going to look at a very special clip of Carissa Moore. She will be competing as a wild card here in the World Cup of Surfing. Right now, check this clip out.
Three little birds, they sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Hey, ho, hey. How's it going? To be honest, nothing too significant has changed since I won the world title. And I was actually like a little surprised. I was like, you know, I thought the skies are gonna part, or like, I don't know, something super exciting was gonna happen. But no, it's an amazing feeling. I'm so excited that I was able to achieve this goal that I've been working for since I was a little kid, and check it off my list, you know? I've been traveling a lot since, you know, the season ended, and taking time to learn new moves and work with different coaches, so that's been great.
What's been really good about working with Carissa is her eagerness to learn. Like, right after she won the world title this year, we really got to work on Carissa's air game. It's been going really well. Like, she has a good handful of tail-high air clips on video right now that I think people are going to be pretty surprised when they see.
She's just like a guy, you know. you don't want to have her in the heat.
You know, I think it's definitely really flattering to hear, you know, those compliments that I surf similar to a guy, and for people to be excited and give me the opportunity to surf against them.
Carissa in the Triple Crown, it's dangerous. You know, she's so much different than any other girl surfer. Like, she's got muscle, and she puts down huge turns. She always puts it out there, and she always gives it her best shot. And she's such a focused competitor and focused person.
For me, when I surf against guys, I feel a lot less pressure because, you know, up against some guys that have like a bigger build and, you know, are better at surfing. So for me, it's more just watching them and using that experience to learn, instead of maybe going out against the girls and maybe people already expecting me to be something, you know. So for me, it's like a win-win situation. I don't really have any pressure because everyone expects me to lose. And so for me, I'm just kind of going out there and trying to push my surfing, so.
I think Carissa definitely surfs well enough to be in the Triple Crown with the men. You wouldn't want to have her in your heat. There's no win in that. You know, she has nothing to lose by being in it. And the guys surfing against her have everything to lose, so it'll be fun to watch.
Last winter, you know, I surfed with her a bunch, and I thought she was surfing better than most of the men. You know, at Big Sunset, Oliva, she can compete with the best of them. So I'm glad that I'm not in her heat. I'll get that out of the way. She's surfing great, and you know, I think that she'll be good. You know, men are men. You know, we all want to be macho. We don't want to lose to women, but you know, I think Carissa's that one girl that can go out here in Hawaii and beat a lot of the men.
Hi, I'm Carissa Moore, and you're watching the Dance Triple Crown of Surfing, presented by Rockstar.
Welcome back. Really cool seeing Carissa sing, hearing her sing. You're just saying how she sings to you on the boat trips.
Yeah, she's an amazing singer, so I always tell her on boat trips when we're doing the crossing, I'm like, will you sing to me?
Yeah, she's got a beautiful voice there.
She does.
Very lulling. Hope you enjoyed that piece. And here in the contest, what do you think about Carissa surfing here at Sunset against the guys, Coco?
I think it's amazing. I mean, finally we have the world title back in Hawaii, and then we don't have events, so I think there's no better reason for her to be in this event and showcase what she has. I mean, I would choose her in any heat, probably. She's the most amazing surfer and just competitor, and she knows exactly what she wants and what to do to get it.
Yeah, and are you going to get her title next year?
Yeah, and I'm going to make it hard for her. No.
You guys have been really cool to the sport to see these girls coming up, and you guys are so young and so cute, and you're surfing these big waves at Sunset, and you're doing aerials now.
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, we definitely owe it to Carissa, I think, for pushing that progressiveness, and just growing up, seeing her do 360s when we were like 12, I was like, hey, Dad, Mason, how do I do this? And so then I'd start practicing. So everything in my surfing, like just doing reverses and 360s and stuff, is from Carissa. I mean, yeah, definitely owe it to her.
No, she's really pushed the level of you girls, and it's going to be exciting. I hope we have more and more events to watch you guys in.
Yeah.
I know that Honolulu Bay event that used to go on.
Yeah.
That would be great to see you and Chris out there challenging.
That was definitely my favorite, and I did get to do it one year, and it was probably the best year when they ran the Eddies, so
wow.
I'm stoked.
No, that's great. And Dane, what do you think about it? You might have a heat with Carissa?
Well, I mean, she's so amazing, such an explosive young talent, and you know, it's just exciting to see her performing in the Triple Crown. It brings a lot of excitement to the whole process, and you know, maybe one day we'll see Coco out there alongside. So.
Yeah, no, for sure, it's been cool. My brother surfed against her at Haleiwa.
Carissa?
And,
oh yeah.
It was a pretty wave start heat, but he was so nervous.
Yeah, she definitely strikes fear because she's just she's got all the tricks.
No, she's a great surfer, and coming out here at sunset, we're gonna have swell. She kind of got wave started in that heat she lost at Haleiwa, so if she gets on some waves, you better watch out, guys. So right now, we've been across the North Shore getting GoPro clips. I think we have a GoPro clip you want to introduce here, Coco?
Yeah, the GoPro clip of the day is actually my friend, Ka'oli Kahokua.
And I don't know about that, but does he have Velcro in his feet? What's going on? That rotation was so fast, and that GoPro camera on his nose gives you such an angle that you've never seen before. That was cool.
Yeah, it almost made you a little dizzy spinning around with him. That was crazy.
Yeah, have you surfed with one of those on your board?
No, but he obviously just blew up at just a massive Air 360 with that thing, so.
Yeah, that was really nice to see. And it's one of your friends, he's out here in the North Shore?
Yeah, he's actually from Kauai and here, but yeah, he's always competed in NSSA the same time as me, and yeah, he's an amazing young kid, and his family is awesome, and they actually speak pure Hawaiian.
Wow.
Yeah,
really? It's one
probably
of the last,
some of the last, yeah.
That's great to see him out there having fun surfing, and just like every year I come back, there's these new kids doing stuff to blow me away, and Hawaiian Islands has produced such talent over the years. Coco and your family, I think you're a big part of that, and just showing all the kids and your dad and your uncle how it's done. I know that they helped me out tremendously in my coming up years to show me the lineup at Pipeline and giving me that confidence, and like you said, that confidence is everything out in the lineups here.
Totally.
You know, I know it's sunset, and I've been out in heats and been scared for my life, just wave after wave coming in out of the north, out of the west, and it just seems like X's everywhere, and you see like some of the local come out, like Poncho comes out, and it's just chest out, and he just knows exactly where to go, and he just turns around and gets another one, and then you get like 5 waves on the head.
Yeah.
Your heat's over.
Experience definitely seems to play a huge role out here at Sunset.
Yeah, and especially like this forecast, it's gonna be big.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild and woolly, and mountains shifting around, and I think you're gonna see the local guys like with the great experience really have a good advantage over the field.
And then we're going to see a lot bigger boards. What would you ride if it's 10, 12 feet out there?
I don't know. I've ridden a couple of boards in the 7-foot range, maybe an 8.0, maybe a 9.0, maybe a 10.0. I don't know. You never know.
What's your favorite board to ride when it's big out here, Coco?
The biggest in a heat I think I ever was 6'10", which is pretty small to you
yeah,
guys.
Coco. That sounds...
it was my brother's.
But you probably were able to turn it pretty nice.
Just barely.
Yeah, just hold.
Yeah.
Now, your dad famously rides the shortest boards in big waves. And does he
but
try
then
and...
he's opposite to me. He makes me ride the biggest. And I'm like, no, you're not riding that.
I know he still tells you guys, like, no, I'm going out. It's too big for you guys. Like, goes out of Pipeline, switch foot at 50.
Yeah.
How old is your dad now?
He's 54.
54, and he's just like, no, kids, it's too big. I'm going out. And then all of a sudden, he's just like, switch foot at Pipe.
Yeah, he fully tells Mason he can't go out sometimes. And then he'll go out, and Mason's like, huh?
It's incredible, yeah. He's charging
He's
so
very
hard.
protective, and then he goes out and does the craziest things.
Well, you're his little girl. Well, it's been a great show, and I look forward to such a good event here. Really happy to have Vans sponsoring the World Cup of Surfing, and we're just going to see tons of the locals, I think, shine. That first round is just stacked. I mean, looking at these heats, it's just all these legendary Hawaiians in it. I see Miles Badaka's name and Poncho Sullivan. And then we got the Triple Crown going on. We got early favorites. You're up against one of the early favorites. I see in your round, you're up against Adriana de Souza.
Yeah, it's exciting, man. Everybody surfs amazing, and the ocean's the ultimate equalizer, especially sunset. So anything can happen. It can go your way. It can go against you just in a moment. So we'll be out there to expect nothing.
Tanner caddying for you?
Yeah, he'll be on the channel.
Nice.
Hopefully.
No, it's a good family event here at Vans World Cup of Surfing. I had my brother caddying for me for years. I've seen my brother doing stuff out there I would never want to do. This inside bowl.
On the bowl was, I remember watching that as a grown. I was like, what? No way. And then trying it and just get destroyed.
Yeah, no, this isn't the place for floaters. And the guys are going to try. And when you need a score at the end of the year, you need to get some points.
Yeah, the guys are going to be pushing it.
The guys are going to be pushing that inside bowl like you've never seen. And you can check that all out. We're going to come out tomorrow morning and make a call here at 8 a.m. for possible start. Day 1 of the Vans World Cup of Surfing, presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. Looking forward to seeing it.
Awesome.
I'm Roy Powers. Come ride with us.
The Vans Triple Crown of Surfing, presented by Rockstar Energy Drink. The Vans World Cup of Surfing from Sunset Beach is brought to you by Nixon, GoPro, Cliff Bar, Surfline, Flowwater, State Farm, Roadrunner, Surfing Magazine, Hawaiian Airlines, Turtle Bay Resort, Climb On Products, Wave Jet Propulsion, JN Automotive Group, Hawaii Tourism Authority, Skull Candy, Supreme Sound, Oceanic Time Warner Cable, and sanctioned by ASP Hawaii.